on your channel?
No, not yet.
Woohoo!
Hello, everyone.
Welcome to Marital Hate.
And welcome to rain-soaked Florida.
What's going on,
Southwest.
brothers and sisters?
What's going on here?
Brothers and sisters,
Pump up the volume, pump up the volume, pump up the volume.
We're
bass,
such fucking
bass.
dorks. We are such fucking dorks. I don't know why anybody is our friend. Welcome to Marital Hate.
This is a podcast
for fucked up people. It's like you.
people.
You're fucked up. This is Doug.
You're done.
You can
Hello.
be fucked up or you can be fucked up. Like, or you can be both. We'll take it.
You could be out your head.
I'm gonna be fucked up when this week kicks in. Thank you, Cannabis Oil, for saving sick
Sponsored
people.
by.
Not sponsored by, but thank you. Anne's here, one of our favorite of the master haters.
Hello,
Anne,
Anne.
what's up, girl? I'm thinking of you always. Hey, so this is a live interactive podcast.
Live.
So there's 3 people here that we can see. So sometimes there's people watching that we can't see. And we have no idea. And we find out later because they'll be like, oh
Right,
my God,
yeah.
I can't believe your wife said
I can't
that
believe you
last
said
night.
that.
And my favorite part is, I think everybody's favorite part is when I say something horrifying and you bury your face in your hands.
You do say a lot of things that are horrifying.
So it's a live interactive podcast. You're part of the show. So if we're being stupid, or mostly me, you can comment. You can comment on whatever you want. If you have a business you want to promote, a prayer you need, advice, whatever the fuck you need, just comment. We pull your comments up on screen no matter which platform you're on, and you're part of the show. And the thing that's really cool is the regulars, our master haters, will be your friend. Like, they're so cool. Like, they're the nice. Are they not the nicest people?
Most of them, yes.
Like, they call you if you're sick. They call you if they think you might be sick. They call you
Right.
if you have a family. Like,
Do you have a
call
sliver?
you, message you. Like, they'll be like, oh, by the way, I got. They're the nicest people. They send you things.
Yeah.
Like, they're the
Well,
nicest
unsolicited.
people in the whole world.
Unsolicited.
We have the best group of followers, or whatever you want to call it, and our tribe. It's amazing. So we're super excited about that. So today, Doug and I have decided we're going to be committing a bunch more time to the podcast, at least for probably the rest of the year.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Probably for the rest of the year.
Well, we're going to try and do some stuff that we've been talking about doing forever.
All the
and
stuff
now
we've
we're
been
gonna
putting
do it.
off. So one of the things that we did today, actually, Doug, what did you finish 5 minutes ago?
Yeah, just about. Yeah.
Just ordered us these little cards. It's like a business card, but on it is a Marital Hate sticker. So let us know. You're going to pull it up on screen for
I'm gonna
everybody? That's
try.
a great idea. I think they
I'm
would
going to zoom
appreciate
in on it
that.
a little bit and see if anybody like it.
Well, you can just.
Well, I'm just trying to get it big enough for people to see.
Oh, I don't. Yeah, you can't just hit the square.
No,
Oh, that is so. Well, you could screenshot it. No, would that be better?
I could, but I'm just trying to get it in.
Because if you screenshot it, couldn't you make it whole screen?
I could, but I'll just make this
Anyway.
bigger.
Doug has designed us a little card. It's got a sticker we'll be able to pull off. We're going to have the Jeep ducks soon. So I have these ducks. They're so cute. They look like little flamingos. And you squeeze them and they squeak.
They make a noise.
Actually, I'm going to go get one. Can you talk to them while I'm gone?
I will pull this up and see if this is our business card sticker. So basically what happens is you can peel off the flamingo. You see the white line that's going around it, and you can stick it somewhere. And that can be your little cool sticker. Or you can just keep it and it's a regular old business card. But you peel off that little sticker and you put it somewhere and you have a good day.
Hates and loses business cards.
Yeah. But now we have a business card and a sticker. And actually, you know what you could do is take the flamingo off and then stick the business card to your fridge.
You could.
So then you got best of both worlds.
You could.
Actually, I think the whole thing is printed on the sticker substance. So you could actually just pull the whole thing out and put it out. You can make color forms fun, things like that. Anyways, I hope you liked it.
Can I show them the shit? This is the little flamingo duckies. How cute is that? And so I don't know if you know this. Jeepers give each other ducks. And so I've given a bunch of my friends these, but they haven't had our branded on them. So we're trying to figure out how to get our branding on them without them costing a fortune. And it's possible we can just order them printed. But I had these little clear stickers. And I was like, oh, that material might work.
She just had these stickers lying around because
I'm not, that's the kind of girl I am. And I have a story about these. So I had these little clear stickers and I was like, oh, that would be perfect. They're super cheap and it would be able to put our logo. Now, mind you, this is black and red and our logo is white. And it's not our logo, but I just wanted you to see. See, if you look close, got a little sticker and it says, I love Dick. Now,
And my wife has these stickers in case anybody needs to know that.
well, in case of
loves.
emergency, you could have a dick emergency. But what one of my favorite things about these,
Like beans above the
I
Frank,
haven't
dick emergency.
I haven't done it in a while. But one day, without saying a word, I just took my friend Donna's phone / wallet and put the I love dick sticker inside. And like, I think it was like a day later, she calls me. She goes,
What the fuck?
Did you put this fucking I love dick
I remember
sticker
that.
in my
I
phone?
remember. Yeah.
Donna is a hoot. She's like the funniest person you will ever meet. I love her. She's just hilarious.
She's a lot of fun to have around.
She's crazy. Maybe in like the fun way, and also like maybe in the clinical way. Not really sure. By the way, I look like I'm wearing an actual outfit.
I know you look like you're.
P.S. It's not. Let me just show you right now.
No, don't show the people.
I have a skirt on.
There you go.
Oh, you can see a little bit of titty right there. I'm like a Kim Kardashian bra.
Look at the size of my head next to these. Yeah.
It's immaculate. Okay. Anyway, so doesn't this look like a cute outfit? It's like, and I have like a little necklace and it kind of matches, so it looks like a cute outfit. I don't know if you're supposed to smack your husband with a titty on the internet.
Not on live internet, no. But now you need to put your blanket back on because I don't know if you
shit.
guys. We have a weather event happening. There's here in Florida. There's there were 2 storms colliding over us.
We're gonna need to talk about our blankets before we're done. But
we can talk about
storms colliding.
And we'll pull up the radar, but we've had intermittent
fasting.
Intermittent. All right, so the whole country's clear, but Florida's getting this like I don't know what that is, a ninja
weather.
turtle or
We're
something.
getting weather. It's so funny because we moved from one place where we were the weather to a new place where we are the weather.
Right. So, anyways, it's been raining all day, and at some points against the window, like it's a car wash. But when I woke up raining, man. When I woke up this morning, I look out, something in the pool.
You should bring it over to show them. I don't think they can truly appreciate it until they see it.
I'll show you what was in the pool.
This is a good one. See everything blowing around. Fortunately, we did not lose internet, and I've heard like a bunch of people in Lee County are without internet. You have our deepest prayers.
This tree
in its entire, well, put it down so they can see the top. That entire tree, stand next to it.
I can't see you.
That was in the pool when we woke up this morning.
In the pool.
And I woke up and I had a really bad headache because I got my locks done yesterday. So I'm in the pool and I'm in the pool and I'm in the tub, and Doug tells me this. Mm-hmm. And so I just get out and I'm like, because I think I have to jump in the pool to pull the tree out. And by the time I'm standing like right here naked, and Doug's like, no, I got it. And it was like laying on the ground.
It was upside down. Like it was pot up and the tree is going down. And I'm like, if I pull this thing, all the dirt's going to fall out. So I had to be.
He says the same thing during anal. The funny thing is how much
and everything turns brown. and like little crunchy things, some corn kernels.
We've only had, what have we done anal like 5 times? Like, and one time you thought you were in the butt and you weren't.
I don't know.
Ass feels different. You have to tell that story.
I was talking about I was talking about a plant in the
weather.
Anyways, it was.
Do you guys want to hear more about weather?
And so then so we're hoping the old tree, which we brought from Marshfield on down, which was on a tabletop when we were there. What are you doing?
I'm a little high. Not a lot.
A little.
No, just a little. Like literally a little high.
Like a little, like how much you're over the top?
No, like I'm literally only a little high. I'm just a little happy.
I don't know what you're happy about. The sticker did come out good though. I like
the sticker and this and
the squeaky.
The tree is out of the pool, and I think Wix is going to come on the podcast.
We reached out to him.
We reached out like while he was doing his live stream, and we're hoping because Tito Ortiz said he'd come on, which I need to reach out to him. We have so much we need to do, but we're super busy, and I don't know. It'd be cool as shit. Are
you gonna whack him in the head with a titty?
If he's good. If he's good, would you be mad if I whacked him in the head with a titty?
A little.
Oh, okay, then I won't.
Because I earned the right to be
whacked in the head with a titty?
the sole person left on the planet.
Well, it's not like I'm
that is authorized.
About me.
I'm authorized.
But I think I would let Tracy or Bex, like the OG lesbians, I'd let them motorboat me. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, fine.
They're family.
Although I think that they've got bigger tits than me.
They're family.
Go girls. And they are in their new home. So happy
settled.
for them in Georgia. OG lesbians in his house. Now they're Georgia peach bumpers. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that offensive?
Probably.
Sorry, lesbians that are offended.
I don't know that you.
Easily.
I don't know that
Maybe
we
you need some dick.
Being we being family can offend each other. And I'm sure we could.
Our thing is, like, if we like you, we're going to give you a hard time. This is jokes. Like, if you look on our description, it says comedy and horrifying, really. But they're like, when I put it on Facebook and I had to describe our page, like, there was a podcast. I said, what kind of podcast? And I couldn't say like horrifying because it would be horror, like inappropriate or like. What's the word that you would use to describe this podcast? I keep asking people that and I never get it.
Redonkulous. It's ridiculous. It's
unsettling,
but it's unsettling. It's
unsettling,
nerve-wracking. It's oversharing. It's
I don't know what you're talking about.
It is helpful.
Sometimes people learn things about natural
health
and whatnot.
Sometimes
it's boring, I think, because nobody. See, we don't know if you're watching unless you comment. So say hi. We'll say hi back. Okay.
You sounded like you were talking to a puppy. Say hi. What the heck?
I might have been talking to a
puppy. Maybe you don't know. You don't know what you're talking. I
would like to talk about our blankets.
Yes.
Mine first, because mine is a little simpler. So my husband used to work for a company that
to be named later.
No longer funked.
They're defunct.
It is in fact defunct.
Defunct.
And they had this idea called Drive the Fives that we thought was stupid.
It was 5 tenants that you're supposed to work into all your jobs throughout throughout your whole year. Drive the Fives.
It was stupid.
The 5. What were they? They were 5
drivers of care.
There were 5 drivers. They were
It was just, but it was one of those things that they had like hired somebody or somebody came up with it and they were stuck on the idea. Like they were stuck on this fucking branding idea. And that's one of the hardest things as a branding professional or anybody who does, you have a business that you specialize in. Somebody hires you to do your job. And then they're like, oh no, let me tell you how to do it. We know better.
Well, that's the problem with working in house. Now here's the thing. I just forgot the thing. We're talking about top 5.
So that happens.
See, even like in some of my stuff that I do, and I'll like come up with the most ridiculous idea I can think of, and I'm like, oh, that'll never go over.
And they like it,
and then it takes off like wildfire. So
that hippo that you just did.
There's all kinds of crazy stuff I've done, and like I'm like, oh, I can't do this. It's so stupid because I like when I do stuff that's funny or whatever, it's to entertain myself. Right.
And me.
So then I come up with something like, well, what if we? Yeah, I do like to entertain.
Okay, thank you.
Now that you're part of my life.
When you're dancing around with your penis in a circle, that's for me or you?
It takes talent.
Okay, but who is that for?
That's for you.
Oh,
yeah,
good.
that's that because I
like surprises.
I mean, I enjoy
it's like a Doug Gear
being on stage.
It's like Doug's mating dance.
So, I regress. Anyways, when your wife is sick, you do lots of crazy stuff to distract her for 20 seconds until.
Oh, honey,
until the food's ready.
Don't tell them how quick you are.
Well, yeah, happens.
I don't know
happens
if
to the best of them.
I don't know if you ever.
Oh my gosh.
20 seconds. I have taken a stopwatch out and timed him, given him a hard time about it.
And then she high fives me afterward.
I say high five, bro.
Nice job. Nice. No, not high
good job.
About the job that I do.
You broke the 20-second mark, baby. Good job.
All right, so.
Hey, listen, you do all the stuff first. Okay. Actually, by the time you're done doing the stuff, I'm begging for it. And what? You mad that I'm telling the world that you have me begging for it?
What? I forgot what we were talking about. We were talking.
Branding.
Oh, the branding
from your former employer.
All right, so my logo on the Drive the Fives was good because the THE Drive the 5 was a shift guide like you see on a shifter on a manual shift car. It was brilliant. It was a TH, and then there was like the reverse. It was, and I had the numbers over everything. It was kind of brilliant. But again, I just come up with stuff to entertain myself, and sometimes it works.
Taking your shitty idea, taking your bad idea and making it good.
No, I can take a shitty idea and make it better. And then I can take my own shitty idea and try and get paid for it.
But my point was that he takes your bad idea and makes it good. And he took this good girl and he made me bad. I wasn't like this before I met him.
Maybe it was the other way around.
I went to Catholic school.
I think what you were was a naughty little vixen, and you came along, and now you're respectable, and you're representing the Douglas Gear brand.
Do you guys?
Thank you.
Do you guys? Really? Do you think I'm respectable? I just smacked you.
I'm just trying to sell it.
I just smacked you with a titty on the internet. I'm pretty sure.
You guys should have a bingo or a pool. Like, who had smack titty? Who had smack Doug with titty? Oh, yeah, that was. I had day 80 on that one, and whatever. It's like there's an over under
going on that.
What are the other over unders on the show?
Oh, dude, how long? Well, actually, Anne, I'm calling you out, girl.
Uh-oh.
Please don't be mad at me. Anne thought that we were. She actually said on the podcast she thought that we were going to stop after 100.
Well,
that 100 was going to be the end of it.
Did.
It was rough going there. We got sick. We had to go home. I've been sick. We've been having just. We can't get a fucking break. I mean, we have.
I'm not complaining.
But like, it's just. Like, and everything works out in the end. And we were actually talking about that today. I'm like, well, like if you're working this many of hours for this company, it gives you time to have, more hours with other companies and, that he's doing, that he's contracted to do design work. So it gives him an ability to leverage multiple streams of revenue. And also
it's called the multi-revenue.
To be able to, if one drops off, then it's no big deal because we have the other clients. And the other thing is we need more time for the podcast because there's a lot of stuff we've been wanting to do since the beginning.
It's very important.
It is very important. And
it's
then
important to somebody.
He's got to work on his music. Oh, and we have Doug currently has a t-shirt company called Vintage Worcester.
It's on Cafe
If you're
Press.
looking for, it's on Cafe Press.
So if you're from Worcester and you're looking for a closed down restaurant t-shirt.
There you go. You also have some t-shirts on
I just put something up on was it TeePublic?
TeePublic, yeah. So we will be sharing those soon. But if you're looking for a gift for the holidays that is unique, Doug has designed them all. Although I think a few of them are like defunct labels, like brands.
Oh yeah, like Caldor or the Worcester Centrum. It's not a thing anymore.
So the
building's there, but
he does have the branding for various things, and he's on shirts. And then some things that we've created. He made a really cool Clash t-shirt. So we have a bunch of different stuff that we're working on, and so it'll be the t-shirts, and so eventually the t-shirts will go on the website. But if you need a holiday gift, it's unique, and you'll be supporting a local business, and we're nice usually. The other thing is the music podcast.
Yeah, well, I think it's real hard to make money with music these days, but
that's the spirit. I would like you to rephrase that.
Why do you think
I'm going to be just like Jelly Roll, and my wife is going to be the juicy version? See, here's the difference. There's Jelly Roll and his wife Bunny, that hot ass chick.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're Bunny and I'm Jelly Roll because I got tattoos and I'm fat, and you're all.
You
sexy.
Just called Jelly Roll fat on our podcast.
He would call himself that, and you all sexy.
You should see me.
He got those dick sucking lips. What?
This weekend I was called the first time fairy. I was going to be sent to Miami as a first time fairy.
I just are worried about money, and we're trying to help him out where we can, and we're trying to get by. And I'm just saying, first time fairies go for big money.
Yeah. Well, how much money?
I don't know. We'll have to ask around. I'll ask Billy. Billy will know. Y'all, I have a friend named Billy. Billy lives in Peru. Billy has a torrid past, and that is all I will say. But when Doug lost his job last year, Billy was like,
you can go down to Miami.
Doug needs to turn tricks in Miami. I know people. I still have contacts. So I'm going to ask him.
That thing, like everybody knows a guy. Oh, hey, you getting engaged this weekend? I know a guy. I'll take you down, and so you meet the guy in the parking lot. This is a true story. My friend John, he met a guy in a parking lot with a bag of cash and got the ring. He got like the diamond or whatever from like, it was like, I know a guy. So there's always I know a guy. So I knew a guy that could get you a hyena to fight dogs with. That was another story. I'm sure I told it on the podcast. It was hysterical. So I'm one guy away from owning a hyena. And then now this, right? I'm one guy away from being able to turn tricks on the regular in Miami. On the gay men's scene. Like if you're in Miami,
you know what
right?
though? I think that there's a bigger audience.
Wait,
Well,
wait,
no, the gays would love you first time out.
Why?
First time out the gate, they would love you, right? Because
Yeah,
they're
that's
gonna
it.
flip you. They're gonna take you away from this crusty old fruit fly. However, and I'm coughing like I smoke a pack a day. I don't. I do have growths all over my lung. And
That's
Dr.
attractive.
Fanta in Boston told me, nope, don't worry about it. Your spigometer reading's really low and you have growths all over your lungs, but go home. Don't worry about it. Fuck you, Western medicine. Okay. So they would want to have a time with you and try to flip you away from this big old fruit fly.
Who would
And
want
then-
me on their team? I am like
You've had many a request. Oh, my friend CJ would go to town. I bet some of Nolan's friends with daddy issues would be interested in you.
Oh my God.
Don't you think? For that matter, Wesley might have some friends that might be interested in you. I don't know. I have friends that are interested in you. I'm trying to think of who isn't interested in you.
I don't know
Men,
anybody
am I
else.
only allowed to talk about the men that are interested in you? Because
I don't care who you talk
women
about.
look at you like a piece of meat.
Nobody's interested
And
in me because
as Ken Jenkins,
damaged goods from,
as Ken
from this one.
Jenkins told me, stop telling
What's up, Ken?
women how awesome your husband is. They gonna steal him. And he's like, a black woman would never do that.
That's why I want to be with black women
Sadly,
after this
I
one.
am not a black woman.
Have this Portuguese, whatever. I don't know what traits they have.
Portuguese.
So anyways, I don't know who, like Miami, right? They want
much?
somebody fit, young, and tan, and those like little white shorts, maybe, or like the little salmon colored shorts, the Bermuda Reds or whatever those things are called. They don't want me. They don't old man
don't
walking
know
around
about-
like
no,
limping half
Daddy,
the time because
You don't know how
I
many
sat too
people
long
have-
and my
No,
leg fell asleep.
You don't understand this because your father was a great man. However,
My father had
Until
gay
he
guys.
died.
My
Until
father
he
had
died.
gay guys after him. One of his
yeah,
students.
because
So yeah,
y'all are hot and you have juicy lips. He and his brother Phil and his father, exactly the same. Steve
not exact.
going bald. But he can't listen to the podcast for 3 minutes, so it doesn't matter. He'll never know.
He's too busy.
Anyway.
Too busy traveling. I will say this.
So wait,
What?
he's too, no, that's not why he can't watch the podcast for 3 minutes.
He's on the
I
New
think it's
York
because
Thruway right
I'm
now. as we
unbearable.
speak.
I'm unbearable. So you look
No
just like
argument here.
you and your father and your brother
Well.
all look exactly the same. So I would assume you would all get hit on by the gays.
I don't.
You get, but like women throw themselves at you. You're
No,
just
I've
oblivious.
I've never been hit on by gays, but they love me. I've had a lot of gay friends in my day, and I would the only time I've heard anybody's opinion of me was someone that used to follow the bands around back in the day said that Doug has a face of perfection,
I think that
which is not true.
I think you could
And my
also,
face looks like a jigsaw puzzle with one of the pieces gone. Thank you, Jen.
I also think you could make like probably 50 grand if you did gay porn. Like if you did first time fairy old man gay porn.
But you only can do that one time.
Yeah, but that's okay.
So
That's
it's a
why you get
one-time
extra.
$50,000 thing.
Yep.
Well, are you talking to Billy now?
I'm talking to Billy. I said, how much could Doug make as a first time fairy? You mean like selling his cherry to the best bidder? Yep. Billy from Peru.
What are they gonna do? Take a mold of my butthole and put it on like on a trophy case or something? Like what on the wall? Like
I think they just have a
like
conversation with you and realize that you could probably use a dick in the ass.
No.
Don't worry, there's a lot of people out there like that. A lot of them. I
Um,
wondered if we're not live on the other.
Is that like
platforms.
you say that you want to mail all the people of Situate a
Says we're live on all the platforms, but we never only have one person.
well,
I wonder what's up with that.
it's a rainy Wednesday. That's what it is.
What is
I
up
will
with
say
that?
this. I don't know. I don't want to end up on somebody's trophy case or on somebody's wall like that dead elk,
Just
his
gonna
head
check.
sticking out. Like I'm at Bugaboo Steak and I'm looking around. Hello. I used to be an animal until somebody shot me and slaughtered me and cut me up for meat. And I'm on your plate right now. So enjoy me. What?
I think we can only see the Facebook count
I don't know
if
what
people are clicked on it.
Oh, maybe.
I don't know.
Like
Who
if you're
knows?
watching it as a full screen or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know, but right now, it's weird that we only have one person.
Well, maybe that's all we deserve tonight.
I don't know.
Talking about a mold of my butt being on a trophy case
I think your mold,
In
the mold of
Miami.
your butt should be. I mean, well, hang on.
Oh,
How are we
no.
going to make a mold of
This
your
is
butt?
my first time, Ferry. He was from Cape Coral. He has a podcast. He's a designer.
Who was saying that, Billy?
No, I'm saying the guy that hired me for my first time, the Ferry.
Oh, I'm working on that. It was Billy just responded. Not sure. It's been years since I was a whore. LOL. I used to charge 200 an hour. Now it's 300 an hour. Yeah, for one experience.
I ain't getting out of bed for. I'm not getting into bed for $200. Tell you that much.
Well, you don't usually want to get out of bed for $200.
I would sleep all day for $200. I would pay you $200. Let me sleep all day.
That's you knew. I mean, I don't really know how to. Our kids watch the podcast, and I don't want to be a bad example, but we had sex before we were married. And I know.
I was trying on a hat,
but I was a virgin. I just had 4 kids. Anne says the same way they do pregnant women. Doug, put your ass into the gunk.
I think she means to make like a mold of my butthole.
Yeah, no, but he yeah, you're right about that. No, they sell those chocolate buttholes that you can buy. They literally take your butt, like they clean your butthole and they put chocolate, they make a mold of it and then they pour chocolate and then they have a butthole mold and you can get butthole. Do you want me to make you one? Do you want me to make you butthole mold chocolate candies? It's literally a thing.
I know it's a thing. I'm trying to understand why. Yeah, I don't know. I really.
Wait, you don't look at all these options. That looks like a hemorrhoid situation right there.
I see that. All right, that one look.
These are just made to look like one.
Yeah,
that's not someone's actual asshole.
It looks like
that
an
one's
orange
a butt
slice.
with a finger in it.
Oh,
well, that's nice. Y'all looking for a gift for grandma?
That's one way to do it.
We suggest T-shirts.
Why don't you bring those up on the screen? Well, we can, maybe we'll get some viewers.
Can we get away with that? I don't know if we can. I'm also afraid to do that. You can buy them on Amazon, just in case you're wondering.
Butthole chocolate.
But these are not custom buttholes. If you want custom buttholes, you gotta put the
edible anus milk Belgian chocolate gift.
$17.99.
Rude, gay, naughty,
Hear me out.
Sweets.
Hear me out. I have come up with the best party game ever.
Guess whose butthole it is?
Yeah, but here's
Eat the butthole.
Here's the problem. Here is the problem. Okay.
This whole podcast is a problem.
That's true. You could do the guess the butthole like with your swinger friends or colleagues or family. But also, I think that within the gay community, there's a lot of this.
You don't know that. You know, expert.
I do.
You don't know.
Let's not forget.
You've never been knocked up by a gay. Oh,
let's not forget the tea that my stepson spilled. Do not forget the tea that my stepson spilled. I don't know what he spilled. About the one guy desperately calling the other guy.
Oh, that was yeah.
It was drama.
It was drama.
It was gay drama in the dorms. Anyway, gay drama in the dorms aside. What was I talking about?
Edible anuses.
Oh, so I'm saying that if you have a bunch of gays who may be like having fun, as gays tend to do, and good for them, they would recognize. They would have like an unfair advantage because
they would recognize.
The slut of the crew is going to know what like all of them look like.
I don't know how much people are looking though. You know.
If I'm going to put my dick in somebody's butt, I'm going to inspect it first. Can you inspect mine? You make sure it's like all up to code. What are you doing?
Get my miner's helmet on. Oh,
a clam.
A clam.
We have to show you guys the clam video sometime. It's terrible. Anne says yes. Yeah, Anne, I'm terrified of what you're saying yes to because we're being crazy tonight.
Don't know.
I had actually asked Jen if she could.
So now, chocolate anuses are on your Google history.
Dude, that's the least.
The other things you might like.
Offensive thing on my Google history. I still haven't finished talking about my stupid blanket. So you had to do. You did the logo for this blanket, yes. And by the way, it was like 1 per person, and somehow we ended up with like 4. Well, Doug did not steal them. Doug did not steal them. Various people gave them to me every time I said I wanted a blanket.
Rich.
Uncle Rich. Uncle Rich gave me like 2. Like I think Kyle gave me 1. Like every time I would be like, I love those blankets, and they would give me 1. But I'm gonna tell you this. It's like this fake ass Sherpa on one side, and it's like this.
It used to be nice. Now it's
soft. Yeah, before you wash it, it's great. and then you wash it and it's fine. Don't buy fake Sherpa. You got to get an actual sheep in your house. I'm going to tell you right now, they're cuddly, but they smell and they'll probably have ticks. I don't know if you want one, but they might be cute and cuddly.
I don't think sheep have ticks.
Oh, everything has ticks.
Nah, their fur is too
They have
thick.
snakes with ticks on them.
Oh, I've seen that.
Yeah. Terrifying. And dogs with them in their gums. I can't even look at tick pictures. They're traumatizing.
That's why I wouldn't have a dog because they bring ticks in the house.
Or a cat for that matter. Anyway, this side is soft. So if you come at me with this blanket with this side down, I'm going to fucking scream.
Yeah, that's normal.
I don't like the way it feels. As a matter of fact, my stepson sitting on the sofa with the blanket on, and it was upsetting me. I'm like, oh, don't let that touch you. Don't let that icky stuff touch you. And Douglas has an extra blanket. But before you talk about your blanket, I do want to say this. Not only can my husband take a shit concept like drive the fives and make it magical, he managed to make a pyramid work. The pyramid.
No, it never worked. It never worked.
The pyramid that was the worst idea ever.
It was bad.
And some lunatic had their claws into it for 6 months. And Doug was like, this thing is stupid. Didn't they pay like a freelancer like a shitload of money to come up with that? Like some insane amount of money?
No, I don't think he came up with it. It was somebody else that came up with it. But he was hired to basically do my job and did the worst job. And the person that hired him got yelled at. And guess who fixed it? Me.
That's the thing.
Guess who didn't get extra money for fixing somebody else's fuck up? Me.
And what lesson are we learning? We don't do that no more. We don't do that no more. As a matter of fact, I was having that conversation with my friend Jen this morning. We don't do other people's jobs. We don't do work that we don't get paid for. There's no reason why. There's no reward in going above and beyond in your job.
There's no I in reward.
There's no reward for it. Sorry. Okay. And let's see what else. For an RV, you need a series of cherry poppers.
What's an RV? What is that?
I told
a rear view.
I told Billy that you needed to have but for a one-time experience, because he said 300 an hour. I said, like it should be more for a one-time experience. There's only one Doug's Gear butt cherry. So he said, yeah, but for a one-time experience, I said, for Mama needs an RV. And he said, for an RV, you need a series of cherry poppers. And all right, then I guess
we've exhausted this topic, and it's no longer an option to make the kind of money that I would require.
I don't know. I think that there's some shitty RVs out there that you can get.
Yeah.
Like a really shitty RV.
A busted up U-Haul.
Like a Jayco.
That somebody took into the woods.
U-Haul used to have RVs. They were like little scamps.
Yeah, little scampies.
I wonder where those are.
Oh, you see them for sale every once in a while. I've seen them.
Well, let's get one.
They're kind of expensive though.
They're probably like a collector's item.
Yeah, I like those.
Okay, so Doug's blanket. He has a blanket on that my friend Donna gave us. You're letting me touch you. You never let me touch you.
It's through the blanket.
His blanket, his pants, and his underwears.
This is one of those.
Oh, he doesn't have underwear on. He's wearing his pajamas.
Wearing pajamas.
Neither of us have underwear on.
Do you have underwear on? These are photos that were taken by Donna.
It was so
when they went camping, and I didn't go, so I have like maybe one. It's a whole blanket.
Such a thoughtful gift. However,
great gift. I don't see myself on it. I see one person.
I'm sorry.
Goddamn blanket.
First of all,
can we just
hang on?
I'm throwing it in the pool.
Before you throw the toilet in the pool.
The toilet?
Words are hard. Okay, words are hard. And
wait, that's the best picture ever.
There's so many. There's me. Wait, we'll start left to right. Was this left?
No.
This is the cat
we rescued.
We found in the wall in the hotel we stayed at when we went to New York with our Polish friends and the Shays. We got food. This is my friend John. And wait, is that John or Donna? That's Donna. In my hat and sunglasses, Doug said we're stupid. This is me. And my dreadlocks, you can tell they're freshly done because they're too sticking out and shit, but whatever. This is me in Bangor, Maine, holding one of the axes from The Shining. I can't tell if it's on camera.
Yeah, it's on camera. Yeah.
Okay.
One of the Shining axes.
It's not a flattering picture.
No. Here's Johnny.
This is my friend Donna holding a hammer to Doug's head.
Long story.
It's not.
Great picture.
It's not the same hammer she used to bludgeon a man. That's in police evidence. Risa is here. Say hello.
What's up, Risa?
Okay, so this is my friend Zach, who had a disastrous fall off a rope swing.
Almost murdered himself.
It was bad. It was
rope
real
swing.
bad.
Either the rope was going to get him, the rocks below, or drowning. There was 3 ways for him to die.
Donna and John. What is that? What is that?
That looks like a caterpillar.
All right, that's stupid.
It's
not stupid. Just show them more pictures. There's more pictures. But the primary thing, this is when I got my Jeep stuck in the water. And that is an absolutely awful picture of me the day we got the Jeep stuck in the water. And there we all are at dinner. And Zach driving the boat. And Zach, where's the one with his mouth?
I don't know.
And the banana. There's Elon.
Probably down the bottom.
Oh my God, it's so bad. He'll kill us. But he doesn't watch. This is the punishment. If you're my friend,
punishment blanket.
If you're my friend and you don't watch the podcast, I'm gonna put an embarrassing picture of you.
Oh, here it is.
That's my friend eating a banana. He's single. You want one?
Lots of potassium.
He's very single.
He's drinking milk.
Risa's here. Thank God Risa watches the podcast
Right,
because
now
I
I'm
don't.
getting cold. The breeze is kicking up, as you can tell by the birds in the pool. Look at that. Are we gonna lose something else? We're gonna lose something else into the pool fairly soon. These are hurricane force winds.
Could you act like it was your first time? Because as Billy has just pointed out, clients don't know that you're a rookie pimp.
Ooh.
He wouldn't be.
I'm not doing it.
What is the words from the? It's that feeling. I have a strange feeling.
I'm the night man.
No, what song was that? I have a strange feeling. What's the strange feeling?
From the night man.
Pretty boy, baby boy, I need you, baby boy. Anyway, Risa, how are you? We love you. How's Steve feeling? We're all praying for him. I am. Doug is. I bet Anna's. She should. When you say I bet Anna's, it almost sounds like bananas.
Bananas.
Bananas. Anne,
yeah.
can I call you Bananas? Because I love that. And you need a cute little name. Because I'm like Anne. Like, what am I saying? Like, Anne, my hippie friend, like, most of my friends are hippies. Like that, she's so special. She needs like a special.
Yeah, she is.
Like Larry the Pool Guy, who, by the way, has moved on to car sales. Shout out to Larry the Pool
Guy.
Oh,
FT.
God. Before I forget. Okay, so if you are like bougie as fuck and buying presents, like presents for people, go see Larry the Pool Guy at Ghetto Chrysler. It's not really called Ghetto. It's something like that. It's around here, whatever. He's very nice.
And
he's like, can't believe cars are so expensive, so he's gonna hook you up. And he works for a living. But anyway, if you're bougie enough that you can afford to buy somebody a car for Christmas, then go there. And then also, Mama would love a purple Jeep, a baby Jeep with 2 doors. That would be nice. Lift it up. Something a little more practical than my Jeep. 6-inch lift, big old tires,
and a horn that works.
A horn that works would be nice. An emergency brake that works would be nice. But save your money. Standard transmission. Thank you. And then Risa says, thank you. We are uptrending. Yay. That's my story. And I'm sticking to it. Girl, sometimes you just have to fake it till you make it.
Uptrend. That's right.
Ask
you got to uptrend it.
I do it all the time.
What do you do?
Fake it till I make it.
I don't care.
Do you think I've ever faked it?
Probably not.
In my life? Yes.
Probably in your life. Yeah. Because you're like, baby boy.
There was like a period of time. Anyway. Okay. So what were we talking about?
We were talking about I was going to do first time anal in Miami for
an RV,
like a couple $1 million.
And
but that's not going to happen now because Billy, you can keep your $300. Not happening.
Like when if there's not current events and people making chatter in the feed, I revert always to dicks and assholes and sex and all that stuff. I think we are showing. I'm just gonna let her. Found it. Okay, cool. All right. Let's see. So the blankets, very thoughtful gift, but these blankets are very thin, so it's mostly decorative. I'm gonna just tell Billy that that's dishonest.
Dishonest Billy.
Do you think it's dishonest to tell people like that you're a first-time fairy and you're really an old, dirty?
I don't know. I mean, you're hiring a.
What do they notice from your anal irritation? Like how long?
You're hiring a prostitute. Are you really expecting integrity?
Yes.
I don't know.
That's the most important thing. That's why you don't cheap out on a hooker. My friend Charlie paid $4 for a hooker once. You don't cheap out on a hooker.
Well, wait. But you don't spend
$4.
$4 and expect integrity.
That's what I'm saying. You don't cheap out on a hooker.
So for a
hookers,
$4,000 hooker, you
tattoos,
expect
mascara,
Julia Roberts coming
nothing
over with a Pretty
What
Woman
are things
outfit.
that you don't think you should buy cheaply?
Oh,
Hookers, mascara.
Store brand cereals.
Oh, I can't do that.
What?
Store brand cereal. Well, no, I've never had like cereal. Like we always.
I
I
love
always
cereal.
had eggs.
Big cereal fan.
Big
cereal.
I had
fan.
eggs, pancakes most days.
Yeah, we should. Yeah.
Side note. There's a
comment.
product. We were watching this hooker today. Oh.
We were watching Ogre.
Reese says 6-inch lift sounds like it would involve climbing.
It does.
I'm gonna have like a little.
It's like a rope.
Like an elevator, a stacelator, as it were. Like
a scissor jack.
A little
scissor jack.
like a wheelchair ramp that comes down.
Like one of those stair lifts.
And puts me inside.
In the old people's house.
So
like they had in Gremlins.
That would be
blasted her out the window.
By the way, that would be fucking hilarious if you see a chick roll up in like this badass Jeep and it's just all of a sudden like.
And she gets out. She's like,
listen. There's a fucking guy. Actually, there's a bunch of them, but there's a guy that's wheelchair bound, and he.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be funny, and then you hit us with this tragedy.
No, this one is fucking. It's fucking great. He has a lifted Jeep. He rolls over there. He hops his ass into the fucking thing, folds it up, and just throws it in the fucking back.
Nice.
That motherfucker's a boss.
Yeah.
I had told Billy that was dishonest. He suggested that the clients don't know that you're a rookie pimp. I would argue that you would have to space them out.
I'm not a pimp.
Do some icing to cool the area.
The talent at that point.
But he said that's dishonest.
To cool the area.
I said that's dishonest, and he said it's a pimp life. Well, you wouldn't be the pimp. You would be the
right.
You would be the hoe.
I would be the talent.
I've had this hoe in different area codes. Yeah. 03914, 02066, 02081. A whole bunch down the eastern seaboard, in the bathroom at what college was it?
Drexel
University. Go
on
Drexel.
A college tour.
On a college tour. Our kid didn't want us, so.
That was more information anybody needed. The flyer for her Reese's work party, Christmas party, says no hired escorts. Is that what? I thought you worked at a school or something. What does Risa do? Oh, she's a hairdresser.
No, Risa is a farmer, but now she's working doing t-shirts.
Okay, all right. Well, the t-shirt crowds, I'm one of them. So yeah. Ann asks, have you ever felt a minky blanket? A minky is a whale, Ann.
That's fancy.
Not a blanket.
I did get the I think it's called the marshmallow blanket or the unhide, and it's super soft. Oh. And do you know that it's still rolled in the original packaging?
No kidding.
Like I haven't used it. It's still in there. I got it in a FabFit Fun box, and it was like one of those items everyone was fighting over.
The owls are going crazy.
The owls are going crazy. You think you guys would have told us about the goddamn tree?
I know it's windy. They probably just stick their wings out and they go.
Actually, my neighbor was like, "No, are you doing the podcast inside tonight?" And I was like, "No way."
It's windy. I don't know if you can hear it whistling, but you can see.
I want to have like one cold night podcast where we're out here with like looking like
Bernie from Vermont.
What we'll do,
mittens.
I think
at the inauguration.
Did we bring the little? I think we brought one electric space heater with us.
No, we didn't.
I thought we did for some reason.
Nope.
I'm pretty sure we did.
Pretty sure we did.
Because I remember Zach and I were looking at them, and he wanted one, and I was like, I'm going to keep the other one. I think it's in the thing out there. So my point is that I'm looking forward to us having like a really cold snap, and then we'll be out here with like, sweaters and
whatnot,
hats. Not that we have any hats.
So anyway, well, we
so I haven't felt a minky blanket, but I would really love to. Risa says, I do embroidery.
You know what? The embroidery folks are big into the escorts. Yeah.
Hey, Risa, we're going to have some stuff made that says marital hate on it. Should we talk?
Well, we'd have to interview her and see if she's...
No, but I would love to do it. And she says, the flamingos are dancing. There's one creeping up on you guys. Y'all, sometimes they'll just be going back and forth and back and forth.
They're all
it's so funny. We actually have a time lapse of it somewhere. And our pool company calls us the Flamingo House.
Yeah. They're actually
really pretty.
Hovering together.
We should waltz with the flamingos.
That's Swan Lake, not
not
Flamingo Pool. That's like the most white trash sounding opera or ballet ever. Flamingo pool. I have something to share today. Since we were talking about nipping things in
Oh, I'm really high now.
All right, so okay, so I don't know if you guys know, but I am, and I think I may have mentioned this last night on the podcast. I love vocabulary. I want everybody to have a good vocabulary. I want to use words that are meaningful or whatever. But when people have try to do sayings, so anyways, I found this like clickbait thing that that I obviously clicked on because it was about sayings that people get wrong. And then they made little memes out of it.
Let me just pull this up real quick. Mike Lewis says, LOL,
what's up, Mike?
He's live. What's up, Mike? I don't know how we know you, but we love you.
We know you somehow.
We're so glad you're here.
Welcome or we don't.
You can be a hater or a master hater. It's up to you. Risa says, sure, we can talk whenever about marital hate merch. And girl, yes, ma'am.
And just so you know, Risa, I know the difference between an embroidery logo and a regular logo. As this shirt that I created the embroidery logo for, special for the embroidery. So there you go.
So let me ask you this question.
So we can work together in perfect harmony, and have like the old Coke
Risa
commercial.
And Dougie work together in perfect harmony.
Very good. Anyways, this was after I was rudely interrupted.
Sorry, I wanted to
This
sing.
was from the.
So you want me to sing?
The feed about sayings that people get wrong, and I thought this one was really funny. I don't think anybody. I don't know. Maybe somebody thinks it's nip it in the butt, but I don't think so. I just thought it was kind of funny because it's not. But things like and then they went down to like things like supposedly. This is not a word. It was good. Anyway, never mind.
Well, show them.
I don't. That was the only one I had. And
you just had the one?
Yeah, because it was nipping in the butt.
My God, we need a producer so bad.
Yeah.
Although we do have a little editor.
Well, yeah.
Who started today, kind of. So we told Nolan, and actually Wes, you too, if you want to, that for it has to be a good quality short form clip that we can use for other social. We will give you $5. Up to 20, which means $100, because we broke, but we know you want to earn money and we don't really have time. So we were going to do it on Fiverr, but we would rather help our children.
I had another really good one to share, but now it's not in my photos. It was a picture of Travis Kelce and his brother, Jason Kelce, from just prior to going into the NFL. And they were not like very attractive at the time. And it said, if one of these men is the hottest, sexiest man on earth, and the other one's dating Taylor Swift, and it was just hysterical because they were just two chubby kids. It was kind of funny.
Wait, I thought it was actually them.
It was them, but it was them like a few years ago.
Yeah, when they were not.
When they were nobodies.
Can I tell you so you get the Facebook like news notifications or whatever, and mine is like nothing but Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce. I'm like,
yeah. NFL, you know what else they have? All right, go again.
The NFL is staged. This is a publicity stunt. She's going to end up doing the fucking Super Bowl. He's going to go to the Super Bowl. And how much you want to bet he going to propose at the Super Bowl?
Oh, nice little side story there.
Yeah, I should work for NBC or ESPN or whoever it is that produces
turns him down,
the fucking
then writes
NFL.
an album about it.
No, you know what? I am too busy with y'all to have time for them. You guys are amazing. Oh my God.
Who's here?
It's Larry the Pool Guy.
Larry the Pool
What's
Guy.
up, Larry? I was just
able
to sit down and watch. I actually kind of love that he's Larry the Pool Guy because
like Larry the Cable Guy. He's like
Larry. I got to tell you, I was telling Doug this last night. I am 100% convinced that you will be the top salesman there in 6 months, and you will fucking kill it. You'll be running that shit. You will be running that shit, and you're gonna remember your girl, because Mama needs a Jeep. You're gonna get me like friends and family 5-finger discount. And
you cannot ask
by the way,
our friend Larry to steal you a 5-finger discount.
Why? Because he's black. He's only half black.
No, they're watching him extra.
I'm asking the white half. The white half, get me 5-finger discount. Black half.
Oh yeah. White people can steal all they want.
No, you don't. I don't
know if you know this, Larry.
No. Your children need.
White people just go to a bank, take money. If black people go in the bank, they can't have any. It's a thing.
What is that?
I'm just saying that it's secrets that white people only know, and we're sharing it with Larry. I know he's half white, but
I know a lot of.
He's out there.
I know a lot of black people who have way more money than we do.
So Larry says thanks, and he's got you, and and he's also laughing. So
I'm glad you're laughing. And dude, so we have to have you on, and we're having Tito Ortiz on, and I think we're gonna get Wix on, which is the guy. What's going on over here? I'm just glad I got my flip phone. He's coming on, and we're gonna get him. We're gonna get fucking Muck Sticky. If it's the last thing I do, who else do we want?
I don't know, but Larry, I was just kidding about that. Going into, I know you're half white, so you could go into a bank and try.
He would get half of the amount of money. He'd be like, "Can I have $100?" They would only give 50.
Don't try it.
Kids are only going to get 25.
I was just kidding.
Their kids are going to get like, I don't know. Maybe they get. What happens if you're like, because we're all like, it's a melting pot, which is what it's supposed to fucking be. We're all supposed to celebrate our differences and fucking have fun with our friends. And even if that means that the correct police get their panties in a bunch, you know, and I know, I got nothing but love for you, baby. I got nothing but love for everyone, even the haters. But
I can't learn much from somebody that's exactly like me. Oh. Not that there's anybody exactly.
No,
like
that's
me.
Why he has a penis and I have a vagina. Now listen, if you
and we meet in the middle.
If you're like, fuck it, I don't want to learn new things, you stay with somebody with the same sex parts as you. That's okay. Or maybe you did the other kind and you're like, I've had enough. That's fine. That's fine. But I'm saying we're trying to learn from each other's sex parts.
Hey, what's this hole for?
Which one?
Just made that up.
Anyway, I'm sorry. This has been a very holy podcast.
Right, so Ann says she saw that photo and neither were good looking. Yes, you're right. It's crazy. And Larry says, the truth is my first bank account wasn't until he was 34.
Dude,
it was a cash business back then.
Can I tell you?
Well, that was the thing. People our age, it was hard. Like you had to have the passbook and you had to go to the bank. It was kind of before ATMs and stuff.
God. Can I tell you, Larry? Like you have no idea. So Doug and I both grew up with nothing. My mom.
I grew up with more.
I'm
not as bad as her.
He had more than I did at my mom's house, but my grandparents were like middle class or whatever. But my mom was like a single mom, welfare. I lived in the ghetto, like literally, like in one of my buildings that I lived in, there was
I'm laughing at the story already.
It's pretty funny. Across the hall from us was this Cambodian family, and there was like 20 of them. And I'm exaggerating. I think we counted 8.
It sounded a little racist.
We counted 8. There was one son that was really cute too. He was probably like 22 or something, but he had bad acne, but he was cute.
22 in the house with like
I'm telling
every
you, there was
relative
8 people living in this house. It was like
okay.
a grandmother, 2 parents,
well, that's
a daughter,
good. It's a family unit.
The son and like an uncle or something. There was like a whole.
You gotta have the uncle.
Hey, good for them, because you know what? It's fucking hard to be an immigrant in this country. It's hard to be a fucking person in this. Not that immigrants are people. I mean, it's hard to be anyone in this country.
I have so many comments right now, and I'm not going to.
I'm not trying to say that immigrants are not people. I love immigrants. I love immigrants.
I love all people. Why?
Okay.
What the hell? I don't give
a
shit.
Here's my thing.
We
love immigrants.
Well, now,
and
wait. Go back to the apartment.
I'm talking about how I lived in the hood. So they would always have food shipped in, and my mother, who I realized as I'm telling this story was a fucking racist, said they were bringing cockroaches over with their food. I mean, I don't like, see, that's one of those things I don't want to Google, because Google's going to think I'm racist, and people think I'm racist because I voted for fucking Trump. Doug did not. Don't worry. You can only hate one of us. You can love one, hate one. Right. Marital hate for you and me. Yay. Marital hate for everybody. Why isn't that a line in fucking
Marital hate? What marital hate for everyone?
What was the question that I had?
You were talking about your Cambodian people bringing.
Does food shipped
from Cambodia?
Cambodia have roaches? It did fill in roaches. Yeah. They do. Oh, they're talking about.
They have crunchy cockroaches that they make as food in Cambodia.
They say that they don't, but I want to know is if it gets in the shipping process.
Yeah, go up top.
Or if it's just any food that's shipped gets roaches in it.
Is it safety food that roaches have been on? No,
I have to say.
Well,
and I just picked at it, which I should definitely not have done. On like television, it's like a Dr. Pimple popper up in this bitch. Okay.
Larry says he grew up roaches everywhere. Oh, that's Chicago for you.
Me too. No, same thing. Dude, I remember taking a bath and a roach floated by me, like as a kid, and like in our food, they were everywhere. I still, like, if I see a palmetto bug now, I completely freak out. I have so many nightmares.
Palmetto bugs are this big. They
Oh my God, it's so bad. I grew up with roaches, and then so downstairs, so there's a Cambodian family. They didn't speak.
Wasn't there somebody
really
with a bullet
English, we would
wound
say
in
hi or whatever
or something?
I'm getting there.
Okay.
Down on the right, on the first floor, was a schizophrenic who would stand out in the street. She had a Chevy Chevette, and she would stand in front of the street, and she was very fat. And my mom tried to be friends with her, and I don't know who was crazier. And then there was this 6 foot tall,
drink of
black transvestite
Yep.
prostitute with one blue eye and a knife mark.
Oh, well, that knife mark.
Yeah, and she stole my radio. She stole my radio. And here's the other thing: we had
the hell, knife lady, unrelated
to the transvestite hooker stealing things, or the roaches, or the crazy woman who would scream in the middle of the street that was friends with my mom. My sister, I had a fish tank. My dad took me on my birthday. So my dad would only show up like on a rare occasion, like every 2 or 3 years or something. He'd either show up for my birthday or Christmas, July and December, like maybe.
Oh, the Olympics are on. I have a daughter.
Maybe.
I'm going to show up.
Yeah. Oh, God love him. On my 40th birthday, he showed up like 2 hours late. And he's like, I was sorry, I was with so-and-so. She was like a daughter to me. I'm like, thanks, Dad. You've always been here for me. So anyway, my dad took me for my birthday, and I could get anything I wanted. I wanted a fucking fish tank. And so he took me to the store and got me all the colored rocks I wanted. He like basically let me buy whatever I wanted at the fish store. It was pretty cool. And so thank you, Dad. And so I brought my fish home, and my little sister and her friend were taking the fish out of the tank and petting them. I may have taught her that. And then they left one on the ground.
Don't let PETA catch you.
They like probably were about to get caught. And so they were like,
oh, right.
And they were trying to get in the tank and they couldn't. So they just ran out so they wouldn't get caught. Those little fuckers. Crazy. Who does that? Oh my God. Anyway, what else we got for comments? Right, so I got more about that building, by the way. I have more to say about that building. I'm not done.
So Larry says he grew up with roaches everywhere, and then facts is what it is, and hope he didn't take them with him when he went.
Right.
And Risa saw so many rats in Brighton. Like, what are you doing in Brighton? What are you doing in Brighton?
Doctor's appointment.
Good God. When the doctor come to you? You got things. You got better things. You got embroidery emergencies. Larry, or you're waiting in your favorite cereal bowl to pour the milk, and then crawling out comes
and get the cereal, or do you go hungry? Yeah. He asked a valid question. Yeah. I will one up you, Larry. I got the fucking free lunch plan, and they had free breakfast too. You get a bowl of cereal with milk. I took that big ass embarrassing ticket in the uppity white town that I lived in. My cousins, by the way, this is so fucked up. So I got bumped around a whole bunch of times. But at one point, I lived in Stoughton, Massachusetts with my cousins, the Sullivans. Because, by the way, Larry, let's have a contest to see who's more hood. I was removed by the state 3 times. Anyway, I'm living at my aunt's house because they go to church, and that's so important. Like for a child who's been removed by the state, that she continues to go to the Catholic church, so maybe she can get molested by a priest on top of everything else. Oh no, they like boys. I'm in the clear. Okay, so fine. I'm removed. I go live with my aunt and uncle. They own this beautiful colonial that they're renovating. She's a stay-at-home mom. He's an engineer for the company that designed the fiber optics for the first Mac. And don't get me wrong, they were very frugal. And they're cute little redheaded kids. Would go to school. Actually, Tommy had blonde hair, Megan had red hair, and they would have their little Channel 2 t-shirts on and whatever. And they paid for their lunch. But I got to carry the fucking reject cousin that nobody wants around, the big old free lunch ticket.
Free lunch ticket of shame.
You know who's friends with the free lunch ticket kids? Only the other free lunch ticket kids.
And that's how you weed out the snobs.
And by the way, and this is how society works. It is so hard to break away from being the free lunch ticket people, because so many of those people, because of where they started, they struggle their entire lives. They can't come out of it. There's a family history of addiction, or they have sick family members that they have to care for. The family doesn't have means, and people have to come together. And then you got the rich fucking kids. And you know what? Let's face it. There was a time where it was the rich white kids, but now it's rich kids of every fucking color. And they go on to the top schools. And because they've had love and support all the way through, and they've made these connections, they're the ones that are running shit. But you know what? We're breaking through that, Larry. Me, you, Doug. We all grew up poor, not even poor.
Wait. You got free lunch?
Yeah, you didn't get free lunch.
Oh my God. How am I married to you?
Free lunch.
That's gross. I can't believe I put my lips on you. Yeah, you eating free lunch.
So the people. So we're coming up out of it, right? We're reading books. Actually, Larry has also read Rich Dad, Poor Dad. I was actually thinking of you. I have Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. If you would like to borrow it. I would like it back though, because I did take notes.
It's got roaches in it.
It does not have any roaches, but like we're all coming up. Like Larry's bettering himself. Like he's got this beautiful family. He's such a good father. He's making career advancement. And I'm telling you, my friend, my brother, I want you and your sons to start a business. I want you to have that family legacy. We should talk about what it is. Doug will help you brand it. Like, sure. You'll hook up Larry. By the way, Larry,
Larry and Sons.
You should definitely make sure you don't do our pool next week, because there was a fucking tree
in it today.
That
our big plant
the big tree, it was in the fucking pool.
He's not coming back.
There's like 4 leaves and a clump of dirt, and I was gonna go in and get them, but Doug had already gotten the tree out.
He did.
Figured the thing might get it. We're gonna kill another fucking pump. We're gonna be in trouble. We didn't kill the last one. It was very old.
So
okay, we got comments all day long.
All right, you gonna do them?
Yeah. Or your favorites?
Yeah, we saw that.
Roaches travel evereverywhere for Anne. Anne is like the fucking Animal Planet tonight. Right. She's like roaches travel everywhere. And we never finished our Battle of the Animals, where we compare.
No, we never did that.
But I don't think roaches were even on the list. But I don't think anything can kill roaches, so they should probably win instantly. Larry says, "What do you know about road races? LOL. Like races in the street? Oh, we did that."
Oh, roach. Maybe you meant roach races, because we were talking about roaches.
Oh, we didn't race roaches. We had friends that would have like busted up cars and they would fix them up. I didn't really have any friends growing up, so there was not really anyone to race with.
You were the only person in Stoughton with the free lunch ticket. Nobody was going to see
I was friends with Kelly O'Brien. Kelly O'Brien, if you were out there.
What's up, Kelly?
Kelly O'Brien from Stoughton, Massachusetts. You were such a good friend. We had like a little different life path. Like I was getting married and like whatnot, and she was like living with her boyfriend in Brockton.
I remember you telling me about that.
She was so cute. I should look her up.
Look her up.
Anyway, and Dean Jensen. Dean was so cool.
What's up, Dino?
Dean was the black kid in our school.
Oh.
And he was tall and handsome, and he was so sweet. But, yeah, me, poor. Dean didn't get free lunch though. And
Dean got bank.
We're gonna have to talk about can we talk about welfare cheese? I'm not gonna lie, I fucking miss welfare cheese. Do you miss welfare cheese?
Because
we kind of get welfare cheese now. We buy Dubliner.
Oh yeah,
at Costco. Comes in a big block.
Yeah, it comes from Ireland. Like because Irish people are over there milking their goats or whatever the hell they have over there.
That's what they do. Is in order to get your free government health care, you're gonna milk the cow.
I'll milk you for.
You would milk me if you could. You've tried. You've tried more times than any cow.
All right, so
in
get
the
back
world.
to the because we.
Anne says my first apartment had roaches because of a guy that lived next door used the floor as a bathroom. Oh my word. I can tell you stories about that in my trailer trash living days. We aspire to be trailer trash. You know that. I don't know. I think and I get it. And I've definitely spent some time in the trailers, but like my friends, I never lived in one, although my grandparents had a camper and we went in the summer, but it was not like,
but that was a vacation
living in a trailer park. Like I had friends in the trailer park. One of my high school boyfriends, shout out to Joey McCrowan. He went to BP, Bristol Plymouth High School, probably, I think he was a year older than me. So class of 93, 92, super nice guy from Berkeley. Anyway, he lived in a trailer. Actually, his family lost the property, I guess, at some point. I felt so bad for him.
I don't like that. I don't like to hear that.
And then Risa says, we went to a concert at the Roadrunner. They had genderless bathrooms, urinals on one wall, stalls and sinks on the other side of the stalls. You know what? I went to a restaurant in P-Town that I think did this the best. They had individual little toilets, and they were like all the way down. And then
the doors were all the way down.
Yeah, the doors were already down, and then it was like a trough sink where you could wash your hair, hands, face, whatever, and it wasn't a problem. But you know what? If you're in a place like P-Town, you know how to do it. Right, like, is it something you know to be aware of?
It's high in the priority.
That's the problem, though, is if you're, gay, trans, or whatever, and let's face it, if you're a community like P-Town, like, yes, as much as there's the people that are gay and trans, that are, that frequent it, there may be more conservative people that wouldn't feel comfortable being in a bathroom with someone else, a mixed gender. Yeah. Or the other thing is that there have been quite a few sexual assaults in restrooms. And believe it or not, men are actually more likely to be sexually assaulted than women.
I gotta go.
Sorry.
What?
Men, I said that wrong. Men more likely to sexually assault other men than women.
Ooh.
And it's
No rap
some
dirty
people
here,
are
baby.
fucking terrible. But I can understand, like, what's the easiest way to do it? It's either individual bathrooms as a whole or individual toilets and one big sink. But I think, that's the way to do it. I think it's the least square footage, the same amount of things.
Yeah.
But it was a little weird how it was. Like, it wasn't private at all. So you like came out of the toilet and you were like, hello, table 6.
Oh.
Table 6 was like, oh,
hello.
dropped a heater, did ya?
The heater.
And so I don't even know where we're going with this, but Doug will not go to the Fenway Park with flip-flops on. He's just barely wearing flip-flops now. He's got some cute little Crocs with a bunch of little charms on. They're adorable.
They don't stay on my feet.
He lost one little Croc though. Well, maybe they're too big. You should try on the ones I bought. I'll give you $100 to wear those around P-Town.
Oh, well, yeah, I don't care. I don't care if people think I'm.
Will you be Bumble Doug?
I totally be Bumble.
Well, I was trying to tell Doug, and if you guys have been to both, let us know. But I was trying to tell Doug that Key West is P-Town with palm trees. So if you've been to both, let me know. And Anne says, she talked about the roaches, genderless bathroom, sinks on either side of the urinals, Larry, but free lunch used to smack though. I always hated it. Like, I didn't want to eat lunch. Like, I would do anything to not have to buy lunch. I would beg my aunt to just buy me yogurt, and I would just bring a yogurt to school for lunch because I didn't want to have that massive, embarrassing ticket. Like, I'm totally gonna cry. It was so awful. I just didn't have a good time, and it was I always felt less than. And like, my aunt would take my cousin for riding lessons, and I would just like sit there. And like, for every like 3 riding lessons that she got, I would get 1. Yeah. It's so sad. It's like, she'd get the money from the state. By the way, they're loaded, like totally loaded multimillionaires. Like, now, they weren't then, but still, like, really, you couldn't make me a fucking bologna sandwich?
Yeah, that's uncalled for. Yeah.
I've been listening to Change Your Paradigm, Change Your Life. It is good stuff. Larry says roaches. And he says the best cheese. Welfare cheese is the best cheese. I lived for a year in the master bedroom only with my husband and a dog. That was fun. I think that's what it's going to be like for Doug and I if we're in an RV. We're thinking class B plus. B plus. I don't know. I'm thinking the ones that have the extra bed or the extra seating. Mm. I'm thinking that they don't have enough cabinet space and the bed's too small. Like, we wouldn't sleep together. I want to sleep with you, believe it or not.
Hello.
Anne said that was a trailer. Everyone around us rode bikes because their license were revoked. They would be out at 8 a.m. drinking their beer. Sounds like my parents. Lord.
Sounds like a walk in the park next to Cambodia over here.
Let me tell you, the struggle, it builds character. I think people that come from the struggle are the best people.
Yes. Well, they appreciate things. I
think they make the best
hard,
entrepreneurs. Like, imagine if you had a boss that came from the struggle, or
yeah, right, yeah.
What you've been dealing with.
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
Like, I want people that have had the struggle, and that's one of the hardest things. We came up hard from the struggle, and we try to overcompensate, and we want our kids to learn things, but let's face it, in today's world, these kids are like bombarded with marketing all the time, and this pressure, like the pressure they feel today. I can't even imagine being under the pressure that kids are under today with social media. And so I think it's a good idea, to keep your kids away from social media, but to remember not to let the pendulum swing too far the other way. Because a lot of people from our generation, my generation, he old motherfucker, but he still gets it done. So it's okay. So this old motherfucker, what was I talking about?
You don't even remember. You were talking about the struggle.
Oh, so in my generation, like, a lot of us, like, our parents were like, we were latchkey kids. Like, our parents weren't home. We had like no supervision and no support. Although I had a shitload of OCD, neat, tidy Catholicism at my grandparents' house, and crack whore at my mom's house. She wasn't actually a crack whore, but our neighbor was. Oh, so that's nice.
Crack whore adjacent.
I feel like my mom was a combination of all of my neighbors. Like the crack.
Maybe wait. Was it
Was
like Wizard of Oz, where you had this like crazy dream, and all these people were like, the Cambodian family
my
was
mom
your
dated-
cousins.
There was like
And then-
another building exactly like ours in the parking lot. There was actually 3 of them. And I think my mom dated one of the guys that lived in one of the other buildings.
It's
Oh,
convenient.
she had problems.
It's convenient.
I hope she's doing well. I pray for her every single day.
Don't know her. No, don't know the woman.
Well, she would throw herself at you. Okay. Trailer, are we up to date?
Love y'all.
Love y'all.
Got it.
Go put the kiddos to bed. Keep it going. Best time of my day is to watch y'all podcasts. Oh, Larry,
Good
we
stuff.
look forward to seeing you all week. I'm so sad that I missed you. I was at the salon getting my locks up.
It's too tight now.
I just
got a
realized
headache.
Larry has just like regular hair.
Yeah.
Larry,
He's always wearing a hat. Though.
come to Manifest. We'll get y'all dreaded up.
Manifest.
You could be one of us. By the way,
the
girls there are amazing. No, your wife would be mad.
Are
That
they
I told you this,
fine?
but they are fine. And oh my god, no, like okay, so Taylor and Sasha are like these, like they're teeny tiny, like they're super cute. But Janelle, like they're so cute. But I think of like them like my daughters. Janelle, who by the way, when I met her, I thought she was like 12, and she's not. She's older. She's so hot, like Viv on Shameless.
Yeah,
that's how hot she is.
Ridiculous hot.
And it's funny, Sasha was going to schedule me for a Saturday, and I'm like, no. And I
why? Because you were going to bring me, and I was going to be drooling.
First, I was thinking like that would fuck up on my Saturday, and I was like, oh, Doug should come to the salon because he would love Janelle. And then I'm like, oh wait, he would love Janelle. And I always talk about how good you are. And I don't know about you, but when my banker gives me advice, I take it. My banker said a black woman would not brag on her husband. So I'm learning. Although I keep finding out that I am black in different ways because there's all these TikToks.
Well, you do have soul.
It's like growing up black, growing up black, growing up black. I got news for you. It's growing up poor. We are all the same. We are all the same. I went to the Boys and Girls Club. Did you? Mm-hmm. The Boys Club dances on a Friday.
You had dances?
Break dancing.
You could afford dances?
No. It was free because you lived in the ghetto. You would go to the boys. First of all, we would have a piece of cardboard and we'd all be breakdancing on it. Your girl could do a head spin and a half. Let's just start with that. Okay. And then the Boys Club dances on Friday. Pizza was $1. Soda was 50 cents. I would get it for free because I would offer to work where they would know that I hadn't eaten all day. And one of the counselors would usually hook me up with some free pizza. So I would go to the dance and we would even slow dance. And at the boys, like at Catholic school, they like made you leave room for the Holy Ghost. I went to Catholic school like for a little bit in middle school and then in a little bit in high school, and graduated from a Catholic school. It was part of the whole grandparents family thing, whatever. My grandparents, awesome. Mom, not so much. So we would be all dancing up close and stuff, and then we would have like little circles where people danced and stuff. I would get in the circle and I would do a windmill. I'm really proud of myself.
Breakdancing hadn't been breakdancing had been invented when I was in high school.
I could head spin, I could pop and rock, and I could do the worm.
I think it's pop and lock.
It is pop and lock. You're right. Old. One of my favorite movies, Electric Boogaloo, Breakin' 2.
Breakin' 2, Electric Boogaloo.
It's Electric Boogaloo, Breakin' 2. It's one, not the other. The part when fucking Jamie Foxx dances up the wall is amazing. Anne says, oh, by the way, Larry, good night to the kids.
Yes.
I want to see pictures.
He's long gone.
Don't let them watch this.
He's working 2 jobs.
Yeah, dude, he's killing it. I'm proud of you. Dude, I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. I don't know if you have a mom in your life telling you that. And you're the same age as me, so I'm really not like a mom. But I am a mom. I am so proud of you. I'm proud of you, too. And I'm proud of me. And I'm proud of Anne. And I'm
proud of anybody getting up every day and trying to make the world a better place.
Dude, yes.
Whether they're making that for themselves, for their kids, or for everybody.
Anne said that would be double the space of what we had. I don't know what she's talking about, but okay.
She lived for a year in the master bedroom, then his trailer, and then I'm not sure.
I don't know, but I will say that we've all I know you've struggled. I know, and I think it's part of the reason why she's such a great person. What the fuck do I know?
No, you know things.
I do know things. I know that Anne's a great person, and I know that she's been through some shit. Right. Jesus, poor Risa's been through some shit and is dealing with some shit.
Yeah, but yet
we all have our struggles.
They come here to listen to our shit.
Anne's dealing with her shit. Larry actually is probably the one that most together. He's got his job. He's got 2 jobs. Awesome. The kids are doing great. He's almost done with the pool job because he sold 2 cars.
Boom.
2. He sold 2 cars. 2 weeks ago, he was here. Yeah, I got to take a drug test, see if I can go work at this car dealership. Takes a drug test before you know it. Sold 2 cars.
Boom. So in order
Clap for Larry.
and
Clap for Larry.
anybody out there that wants to a career in the car business, just go pee in a cup.
Yeah, Larry.
If you pee in a cup, you get two cars sold, and then if you poop in a cup, you'll sell 4 cars.
Dude, I believe in Larry. That's all I'm saying. I believe in Larry. He's such a great energy. He's excellent. Such a good guy. And it's so funny, like, because obviously he's mixed, but like I love that he represents people of color. Because like he's just such a good energy, and I think that like if a person, because let's face it, we live in the South, and people can be, it's so funny. I think people are racist everywhere. Up north, they're just like lie to your face and act all politically correct. Down here, they'll be a little bit more blatant. Not so much in Florida, but like the southern states. And Larry is just a person that you cannot help but like. Like he's just that great. Like he's just so, I don't know. He's just got a good vibe and a good energy. And so like I want to take.
Well, there's probably some uptight people that don't like him because he's too chill.
I have figured out the solution to everything.
Just be chill.
1, I'm going to take Larry to a KKK meeting, and he's going to change all their hearts. And change all their hearts.
That's a lot of pressure to put on one guy.
But Larry could do it like that. He would just.
That they're
1, 2, Larry, go and get a talk show. No, he's just going to come on our podcast.
Well, Larry's going to be
should
be in radio.
Hear me out. Larry's going to be a regular on our podcast, right? Larry's going to be blowing up.
Be Larry's corner.
Preaching, just sharing good vibes and really good thoughts like he does. And then Larry's going to blow up. We're going to blow up. Larry's going to blow up. And then Larry.
Then we're going to have a rap battle.
Because Larry has it. We're not having a rap battle.
I thought that's what happened when everybody blows up. They.
Okay, I don't know if Larry can rap, first of all. Just because he's black doesn't mean he can rap.
I surely can.
And he's only half black. So, well, I don't know. He could have like Eminem or Beastie Boys white jeans on the white side, or he could have like everyone else. Or like what percentage of black people can rap well?
I don't know.
All of the rappers except.
We'll have to ask 23andMe. Can you rap?
It's not on there.
It's not? I thought it was on there.
They did not ask
me. You know what they need to do? 23andMe.
I do speak quickly though.
Well, 23andMe needs to kind of do this thing like, yeah, it's great to know where you're from this part of Europe or this part of whatever. Yeah, I don't give a crap.
Somebody write me a rap song, please.
What I want to know, can I finish the story?
Yeah.
Because this is good money-making idea. 23andMe should be able to tell you get that report.
Do you like spaghetti?
No. You should get that report. It's like, you're good at juggling. You know, like, and it should tell you the stuff that you're good at, because what if you missed your calling, right? Yeah, you missed your calling. So wait. What if I was supposed to be a brain surgeon and I just didn't know it? Like if I had known that years ago, I could have gone into brain surgery and seen my calling, my completed calling. But now, what am I? A design guy that does music on the side and talks to people about cockroaches on the internet.
They try juggling these. They're weighted weird. No, that's not juggling. Try to juggle them. See how they're weighted funny? You can't. Well, badminton birdies are a bad thing.
Well, no, because
do not juggle cocks.
What it is they're weighted heavily on the head area.
Oh no.
So when you throw it, it turns over. Oh, I can't juggle. I can't ride a unicycle though. That's my useless skill of all time.
Juggling. What were you talking about before the juggling?
I was talking about 23andMe and how it should tell you other things.
So I had plans. I was talking about my plans for Larry.
Larry's got his own plan.
No, but okay, hear me out. Larry comes on the podcast to promote cars or whatever. He's selling more cars. Podcast starts doing really well. The dealership sponsors the podcast. Larry becomes a regular guest.
Oh, we all blow up and then we have the rap battle.
Hang on. We blow up. Larry blows up. If you want, we can have a rap battle. You got to see if Larry even wants to do a rap battle. I need someone to write me a rap. But then Larry for governor of Florida.
Governor Larry, like Goldie and Back to the Future.
I am not done. Actor Larry is the governor of Florida, president of the United States.
Larry's going to bring all those books back that I like so well.
You know what is on the list of the books that they banned?
Don't know.
I don't. It's like,
if I knew, I would
you're
probably
5 years
be
old
angry.
and you can transition. I can understand not having that in the children's library. But if it's like, I don't know, Lord of the Flies, like, it's literature. Age
yeah.
appropriate.
So I don't know. You know what? I think
Has Lord of the Flies ever been banned?
probably. Oh yeah, I think it has. You know why? Because nobody wants to talk about flies.
It just goes to show how predatory that book goes to show how predatory human beings are, and
Well,
how
we could-
truly savage they can be.
Well, visit Stacy on her book reading book club podcast Tuesdays at 8.
I used to like share a book that I was reading, and I don't know if people liked that or if they didn't.
I will say this.
I think it was. Can you guys tell us? Did you like the book section? I know there's only 4 people here, so we don't know. But I used to read a book and share what I was reading at the time, and I thought it was good content. But you tell me. Okay. Billy just came back from Machu Picchu. Machu Picchu.
Oh, wow.
Tourism.
It was on a mountain. There's clouds below.
By the way, if any of you guys are interested in doing some travel, particularly if you're looking to do some ayahuasca travel, try to go to Peru, France, Machu
it's called
Picchu.
Trippin' Balls Tourism Company.
It's not called Trippin' Balls, but my friend Billy has his own. They own a resort. They redecorate. They do redecorating work, and then they do tourism. And they're super nice and adorable, like so cute. And they've been together since Billy was 19, and he is my age. Okay, so we are all caught up on the comments.
It's 9:20. We should probably start to wrap this up. I got to look at a proof from the Sticker Mule Company.
That's true. Recarpet the runway. Lindy, RFK. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. All right. Well,
let's nip it in the butt.
Whoa. What are we grateful for? What are you guys grateful for? We do this every night. Gratitude. It's how we survive the struggle. It's how we elevate. I don't know. I just believe it's a real good thing for everybody. Just be grateful.
I will say this.
We're grateful for you.
I am grateful for this color that we got at sunset tonight. I don't know if you can see that, but it was like raining. It was crazy raining.
That's one you should put up.
And yet we got this crazy.
That is beautiful. We should paint that.
I'll put it up tomorrow.
No, but I should paint that. You should paint that. You should paint that like when we don't live here anymore. Like do a sunset like that with all the flamingos.
But it's really this isn't a sunset. It was just like the overcast sky was like lit up in orange.
Dude, I get it. But
my mind said prepare to fight.
But what I'm saying is I would like for you to take a photo at some point with just the flamingos with a beautiful sunset and to paint it and even have the screen so it's like it's our backyard. That would be so cool. But maybe not the banana hammocks.
It's one thing about because we don't have a house behind us, so it's an empty lot. So we do have like a nice wide sky view over here, which is very, very nice. Versus seeing some of these back door. And now we're talking about
it's the second time we've talked about the back door. So we ever talk about? Okay,
I'm grateful.
I am thankful that even though lunch got burnt, but I'm glad that we worked together to make it today.
Yes, we did.
I'm grateful that even though we had a hurdle today for our relationship, for our business, for your fucking life, because I was going to kill you, we got through that together, and I'm really proud of us.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry that I yelled.
I'm sorry
really that I yelled.
I argued with you.
I shouldn't have yelled.
You were right. She was right.
Can you just say it one time?
You were right,
no,
and I was right. You're not always right.
Come on, just one time.
If you were always right?
That's the difference. When we first got married, you used to tell me I was always right. That was our motto. Stacey's always right.
Well, that was the thing. Stacey's always right.
Now that we're married, I am always wrong.
No. But Doug is right eventually. Right? She's right in the moment. But then after 3 years, when this person steals your car, and
no one's stolen my car.
Well,
we have had some other shit that's happened. Doug's been like, "I told you so. I told you they were no good." Because I love everybody.
I got the instinct. Is what I do.
He's judgy, is what he's saying.
Well, yeah, but here's the thing. I kind of know. I just have like this innate kind of thing. You love everybody.
Yeah.
You love everyone. So anyway, and that comes from not having people around who loved you.
Yeah. Okay. Kidding. Oh my God, my therapist, Treva. Shout out to Treva. That poor woman.
If she watches the show,
she'd be like, "You need to come to therapy 3 times a week." I would do more, but I need to rest in between sessions because you're a little over the top. In any case, Treva told me to watch this Andrew Huberman video on love and attachment on YouTube, and I started watching it today. And boy, was that triggering for me because I was thinking about my kids and like I was worried about them. And I always think about them. And I just want to remind them that I love them. I don't know if they watch, but yeah, it's too scary for me to reach out anymore. It's too hurtful. Like it hurts too much to even think about it. But if you would enjoy to reach out to me, I would love to talk. But we get stuff to talk about. And anyway, it was really upsetting for me. So I couldn't watch the rest of it. But I am grateful that there's all this great content so people can understand for themselves. Because sometimes like therapy, like you just go and they're like, oh, why do you feel that way? Or like, tell me more about that. And they're not actually helping you. And that's why you end up in therapy for 50 years. I can honestly say that my therapist has actually taught me skills that I've been able to use in life. So yeah, she's
like
awesome.
Always use a flange.
I don't know if she's taking patients, and I don't know that she would ever consider anything flange related. She wouldn't want to talk to flange. I just can't. Okay. I don't think she would. But she's very smart. But anyway, I'm grateful for education like that. I'm grateful that that you only we played cribbage twice. We each won once. Doug almost skunked me, but nope.
Was it almosty?
Nope. And oh no, you won twice. You came up from behind.
It's the story of my life.
It's kind of our favorite.
Okay.
Okay. So also thankful. I'm thankful that Larry, the pool guy, is here, and I'm thankful that he sold 2 cars. Good. I'm thankful that Ann's here, and that Ann and Elias are doing better. I'm glad that Reese is here, and it seems like Steve's doing better. Maybe I'm glad that they got to go out.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
And I don't know that anybody else came tonight, but we're grateful for you whether you're here or not. We love you so much.
Scheduling note. Would you like a scheduling note? You people in Massachusetts, the Greater New England UFO and Bigfoot Conference is this coming Sunday in Leominster, Mass. If you want,
spelled like Leominster.
And it's I'm trying to see where it is. It's a local event. Great to meet people. And you can get in on your Bigfoot and the UFO situation in Leominster. I would probably drive to that if I was in Massachusetts because I'm a lunatic.
We could, instead of taking the little sports car that we rented to Key West, we could go to Leominster, but our hotel is non-refundable, so we'd have to find someone who would let us stay at their house.
But it's Sunday.
Leominster, and the only way we're finding somebody to let us stay at their house in Leominster is if you post on like Grindr or like Adult Friend Finder.
Well,
do you want to stay at someone's sofa that you find on Adult Friend Finder or
and they kick you out after
in Leominster?
I think Grindr they kick you out. I don't know.
You have to specify in your ad what you're looking for.
Is that a bird?
No, it's people.
Oh, it's people.
People.
I thought it was a bird.
What else are you fucking thankful for? I'm thankful you got the cards done. They look beautiful.
I am thankful for. I'm hoping that the proofs look good. I am thankful for. I heard from a former coworker today. She could have some work projects for me.
Thanks,
and I'd be like looking for. And I miss working with her. So
she's a super nice girl.
She's fantastic. So I was psyched about that. We're gonna have a Zoom call later this week.
I need to know if she has seen Killer Joe, Excision, and that one that Dave and I watched.
The guy that the one where he sawed the girl in half.
Yes, hung this lady up by her ankles, sawed her from the
to the
like a fish.
But he didn't go right through the head like he went through the head. Whereas I'm thinking like if you're sawing somebody down the middle, like you get to the neck, you're kind of gonna go off to the side.
Did he start at the head or the head?
No, it started at the bottom. Anyway,
that does sound like a good time. Tell me some things you're grateful for. Come on.
I was grateful for the soup because the soup was delicious. We worked together to do that. Why are you voguing?
Because I want you to say that you're grateful for
me. I'm grateful for you, and I'm grateful for the fact that it's Wednesday, and next week is Thanksgiving, and everybody's gonna have a fantastic time. They're gonna eat some good food. They're gonna have some friendship and camaraderie and family love.
Can I ask you a silly question?
No.
I just realized that we do this podcast out here every night. What do you think the neighbors think? Because I know that one set of neighbors knows that we do the podcast, but does anybody else?
Like the people that walk by, they might know that we're doing something. But we could just be talking on a FaceTime thing. We could be might be do computer dating. They don't know what we're doing. Maybe we're swingers and we're trying to meet people on a chat room, an AOL chat room.
I don't think AOL has chat rooms anymore. Do more gratitude.
More gratitude? I was grateful for the birthday card that finally got here from Massachusetts.
Thank you, Wesley. That was
very
so
nice.
sweet.
And
I read it. It was so nice.
And there was there something? Oh, and I got a little check from my t-shirt company.
$100, baby.
Because I forget it's there, and then they just, when it gets to 100, they send me $100,
which is like once a year.
Which is about once a year, yeah. Maybe once every 2 years.
We haven't been doing anything with it, but we are working on it now.
So we have
would anyone want a Marital Hate t-shirt? I want one for myself. What else is there? You got anything?
Other things. I was thankful for that color sunset tonight. That was bizarre. I'm great because the rain. It doesn't appear to be raining anymore. They said it was supposed to be raining until tomorrow to like 11. But it seems like the rain has stopped, and hopefully we get a little break, and then the sun will return and dry everything out, and hopefully our plant that fell in the pool will be okay.
I just thought of something mildly naughty. One time I ordered t-shirts for the girls from Zazzle.
Yeah.
And then I ordered, they came in and they were way too big. And so they said, just keep them. And they gave us the smaller ones for free.
Yeah.
I kind of want to order one for me and then be like, oh, it was too small, and see if they give us replace it with a bigger one. That would be
That's
funny.
called fraud, people.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
I just want to see.
Yeah.
I'll buy two either way. We need matching shirts so we can be cutesy like that.
Cutesy?
Yeah. I can't believe I have a Zed at 47 years old. So we have anything else you're thankful for?
No, that's it.
You're not thankful for anything.
Not thankful for anything.
You're not thankful that I smacked you. You're not thankful that I smacked you with a titty?
Oh, that was fun.
Or you're not thankful that you got the tree out of the pool?
I did get the tree out of the pool. I'm thankful for, and I'm thankful that Larry didn't have to come today, because if he came today, then there's a whole bunch of stuff that he would have had to scoop out, and it's really unnecessary.
It's really not bad. There's
No,
just like
it's kind of gathering down.
You should be able to scoop it out before. If you do it tomorrow morning, you'll be able to scoop it right out, because it's all together now.
Fine. It'll be fine. But
two leaves. There's 2 leaves and a little clump of dirt.
And I'm grateful for living in a great place that you can have pool adventures with your money tree. So we just hope it doesn't. We just hope the money tree isn't a harbinger of bad luck or something.
And says night all, y'all. We love you. Thank you for coming to this podcast that some lady said was a complete waste of precious time. Love y'all.
See ya.
Hey, follow us on the socials and subscribe if you can, and tell your friends, please. It would really help us. Thank you.